If you are anything like me or just thinking, wow, thank goodness it is FAFO Friday because we're doing fishing fails, then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state that we live in. And I got to tell you, I am a little concerned right now because I think we just dropped from, oh my goodness sakes. X is having a hard time. Twitter's having a hard time. Really sorry about that. I keep getting these messages that I need to be a premium subscriber, and I am, but I have no idea why I'm not on Twitter. So if you're looking for us on Twitter, I hope you found us over here on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So we're gonna get that fixed, hopefully over the weekend. But it is FAFO Friday Fishing Fails edition, and I love the alliteration there. FAFO Friday Fishing Fails. Solid, let me tell you that. But first, as we normally do, before we get to the hilarity of all things outdoor videos, we have some stuff to talk about. And this time we have a little thing to talk about because I was presented with a learning opportunity. How about this? My girlfriend came to me and said, "I'm buying a truck," and I said, "Okay." Well, that's rad. Okay, let's get a truck. You have a truck. You don't need to buy a truck. Actually, I thought it was a bad idea at first because I was like, I got a truck. You use a truck anytime you want to use a truck. She's like, but I want a truck. I know, but you got this truck and you got a cool little zippy sports car. So I'm like, why don't you just keep the little zippy sports car and we just use the truck when you want to use. I want a truck. Okay, deal. It didn't happen that quickly, a discussion, but the discussion was over some time. And then it was okay, deal, let's go. She says, I want to get a little truck. I want to get a little truck. And that's what I want. I want a little truck. And I'm like thinking, okay, I mean, just Tacomas, Rangers, Canyons, let's go. This is exciting. I'm going to just make it happen. Then she showed me the truck she was going to buy. It was neither, it wasn't any of those. It was a little Honda. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm all in 100%. And then we're going back and forth with the dealer and the price and this and that and the haggling and this and that. In the back of my mind, I'm like, come on, sell that thing to someone else. Come on, sell that thing to somebody else. Come on. Let's just come. Please, by the Honda gods and the truck gods, just please sell the thing, so we can move on to a Ranger, a Canyon, or a Tacoma. And come to find out that it did not sell to someone else. It's a little tiny truck. So the girlfriend says, I understand you don't like the truck. I get it. I totally understand. You're going to fall in love with it. You're going to like this. I'm like, this is just asinine. Okay, sure, fine, whatever. So I go to the dealership, and immediately I see it. She parks, goes in, starts doing the thing with the sales dude or whatever. And I want to take a look at this thing. So I take a look at this thing and I start going, I drop the tailgate, and I'm like, ooh, it's kind of roomy back here. It's got a solid sized bed. It ain't bad. And then I open up there's this under the bed storage, like they call it a cooler, but it's not a cooler. I mean, it's a huge like cargo hold, like a stowaway. This is rad. Yeah, I was getting Millennium Falcon vibes right away. You know, this is what are we smuggling? And so I close that up, close the thing. The tailgate opens the other way too, like a door as well. I'm like, this is okay. It's like the first time I went into a minivan, essentially, because I was like, okay, I can't like this because it's a minivan. But I got into a minivan. I'm like, this thing has everything. This is everything you need in an automobile. It's right here. If this thing had off-road tires, it'd be banging. But it's also a minivan, so I can't say I like it. So I get inside. I'm like, oh, this is roomy. Stadium seating in the back, and that means just the back seat is about an inch, a half inch elevated above the front seat, so you can just kind of see. It's kind of a cool little vibe, and it's basically a Honda Pilot is what it is. And so we go through all the stuff and and get it done finally, and then she's like, you drive it home. So I'm driving a little truck home. And I'm informed that it's not a truck. It's a truck. I'm like, oh, just shoot me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to drive this thing home. And I tell you what, it was roomy. It had it's all-wheel drive, has capability to get off the road. And I got to tell you, it is absolutely a cool little ride. It is. It meets all of her needs. It meets all of her functions. And I'm like, yeah, Listen, I'm not rolling that thing up to deer camp. Okay. I'm not going elk hunting in this thing. I wouldn't even roll it up to Blue Rooster Range. I do have some sort of credibility to maintain. I got my truck, not a truck. Hey guys, how does that sound? You roll up to elk camp. Hey guys, how do you like my truck? Yeah, no. Truck, my truck. I will run the tires off of my F-150 and I'll get another F-150 or a Tundra. I'm done, sold. That's how I'm moving. And so, but yeah, it is a little truck. It's kind of like it looks, because they're both silver. It kind of looks like the Falcon's mini me, just kind of chilling next to it. Yeah, nice ride though. Nice ride. It was a learning opportunity, and I took the learning opportunity to heart, and I dig it. So it's I'm going to be rolling around in it, and already, as we're planning on going to raft the Grand Canyon next weekend, we're talking about whether we take 2 cars or 1 car, and because we're having all the kids with us. And so I was thinking, we can get all 6 in the Falcon in my F-150, get all 6 in there comfortably. But it is a kind of a long ride, so 3 hours. So I'm like, yeah, maybe we take 2. And she's like, okay, well, how about you take my car and then the little truck? No, nope, good. Taking my truck. Yeah, we're going to the Grand Canyon. We're an outdoor adventure. That's right. Yes, taking my truck. Yes. I guess that's what they mean by some masculinity issues, but whatever. But I love my truck, and I dig that truck, and I'm a fan. It's part of the fam. So there we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but everything. I mean, seriously, I have caught more fish on my daughter's princess pole than most people have caught in a hot minute. Slavo, how you doing, brother? Getting into some fishing fails here too. So we're gonna have a good time with this. You got us on FAFO Friday, and by the way, that is Slavo, the one I speak so highly of, and one of my bestest pals. And he is the proprietor of Slavo Salt. So get over to slavosalt.com. Use the code GOSHOW. Get you a little bit off your order. All right, it's the best seasoning there is. Period. I was sous videing some steaks last night, some bison steaks, and all it had in there was Slavo and some what was that chef online say? Oh, that cook online, that hillbilly dude. He said, you wash your sister sauce. Yeah. And sous vide in that. I have to say, I'm very proud of myself. I don't know why I'm so proud of myself about this decision, but Slava, you might want to plug yours as an executive chef. So I was sous videing the bison steaks. And then I was gonna have her over for dinner, and then it changed to be we had to go get this truck thing, and then she's got the dog, and there were no kids over there, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll bring it over to your pad. And so I bring the sous vide, and those who don't know what a sous vide is. So what it is, you vacuum seal your meat with whatever seasoning and stuff you want inside it, and then you put it into what is probably the equivalent of a meat jacuzzi. So it is cooking in its own juices and all that. Then you pull it out and you get it onto a ripping hot grill, and you just sear both sides of it, and then boom, you're off to the races. One of the best pieces of meat you're ever going to have. So I can't take it out of the sous vide and transport it over to her house. So I've got to keep it in the meat jacuzzi. So I keep it in the meat jacuzzi in the truck, in the F-150. So it's just sloshing around this and that, but it's not too bad. But I'm thinking, I need potatoes. I cannot eat meat without potatoes, period. That's just who I am. I mean, some people don't eat red meat without wine. So, okay, cool. I don't eat meat without potatoes. So I had no potatoes. She had no potatoes. Now I got to stop on the way and pick up potatoes. And even more so, when I get there, the meat's going to be sitting in there without, doing its thing with the sous vide. So what the hell do? I actually thought for a moment to get instant mashed potatoes from the store. That's why I said plug your ears, Slavo. Yeah, I was kind of in that desperation mode. And then I thought, you know what? Rolling through the KFC drive-thru on the way. That's right. Large order mashed potatoes and gravy, please. That is it. That should go in a cookbook right there. That should go in a cookbook. Slavo, no, I went through and got to the KFC mashed potatoes, man. It was fantastic. It took me back. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was going to get the box scallop potatoes, so don't judge me. I was just desperado for something to just throw in and get it done. It was just going to take too long, except for 2 minutes in a drive-thru at KFC for some taters. Yeah. You know something? If life hands you that kind of adversity, you just adapt and survive. That's all we got. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is FAFO Friday. Fishing fails. Grits are the best substitute for mashers in a pinch. Dude, can I tell you something? I think I've only had grits one time in my life. If that. Isn't it just like chunked up hominy? What are grits? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, see, Eddie, we caught that Eddie's comment, Slavo. New customer. Huge fan of your seasonings. How about that, pal? That's right. Yes. You're not questioning our friendship, dude. You're not at all. And yeah, okay. So Matthew doesn't like I don't know if you don't like the bison steaks. If you don't like bison steaks, I don't know if we can be friends. But yeah, grits, I have no idea. Well, dude, whatever. You're one of my closest friends and you're a chef, so fix the problem. How about that? Right there. Yes. And then Eddie, thanks for trying out the Slavo salt. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you got the spicy stuff. Grits, buddy. The spicy and the stuff's so good. Woo! Slavo spicy is the way to go. It is the way to go. What's up, Lynn? All right, you guys all just rolled in just in time because we got a lot to get to with FAFO Friday. It would be easy for fishing fails to find just the old school TV shows. What was the guy with the Tennessee hat on? It was where that guy always airs his bloopers, which I think is fantastic. Oh, you got the OG and the garlic. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe mix a little OG and some garlic if you like it a little. Kick up the garlic a little bit. It's fantastic. But if you do get the spicy, the OG spicy combo is man. Ground corn. You can make them taste like anything. I don't know. Okay. Then come show me what grits are all about, Slavo. Okay, grits. All I remember is that show Alice, Kiss My Grits. I had no idea what that meant. No idea. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let's get to it. FAFO Friday fishing fails. You always want to. Now, for those that don't fish so much, you always want to fish stop it. You always want to fish set the hook as hard as you can. You do. I don't know about you fly anglers, you fly fishermen. I don't know about you guys because there's no setting of the hook going on, and I just don't understand that in any way. I just don't get it. So you apparently let the fish do all the work, but then if you let the fish do the work, how can you end up with this?
You ain't gonna catch him.
Catch him. All right. See ya. There you go. There you go. Yeah. You go. Yeah. See, here's the thing. Oh, by the way, and so we're very clear here. Anglers, outdoorsmen, we cuss a lot. So you're going to hear a lot of naughty words. It's okay. We're streaming online. It's not like the radio police are going to come get us. So you're going to hear a lot about we swear, whatever. And so here we are again.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm going to get him. They're going to catch you. Bye. But hey, set the hook. I want to know where the pole is and if he actually set the hook and got that fish. Because I would have jumped in for it. I'd have been like, yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that fish right there. Yes. And this. There we go. Yep. Same. Bye. See you, dude. And the worst is that's this girl that's filming him too. That's his girl. Like he had this. He got that nibble. He's getting that retrieve in there. And he got that little nibble. And he was like, oh, girl's filming me. And I'm actually going to catch one right here. And that dude gave it every single thing he had. He just ripped as hard as he could possibly rip and then ends up in front of his girl, making it happen in the worst way you could possibly make it happen like this. Oh, wait. Nope. Like this. Sorry, my bad. Bump. Oh. And by the way, it was like a back flop too. So it had to have knocked the wind out of him. The guy's just absolutely 100% embarrassed. And that is all kind of a fail right there. I love that. Now I did tell you, I'm going to, we are going to see some drunken stupidity and some language that we might not be accustomed to on this show. But check this out. So the man decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to catch a fish and I'm going to smack my buddy with it. There's nothing wrong with that. First and foremost, there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to catch a fish and smack your buddy with it. Nothing wrong with it. Unless you don't know where the hook is. Pop. Oh, nope. Oh, he's laughing. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not that's actually the hook going in pretty damn deep right there. Not only that, is the fish is okay, that's a catfish. So the dorsal fin right there, if you guys will notice that the dorsal fin sticking up, pointing at this guy's love handle, that's actually a spike. If you haven't catfished before, those are actually spikes that will give you a one hell of an ouch. And so now the guy's got most likely the dorsal fin closest to the skin inside him, and has also got the hook inside him. But they are drunk enough so they can laugh it out. See? Yeah, get it out. Look, oh, it is stuck. Okay, so that other dorsal fin is actually stuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, this ain't catfish, man. No, it's a totally different show. Yeah, that is bad, bad, bad news right there. Yep. Mm-hmm. But they're laughing. They're giggling it up. How drunk are you? Oh, my gosh. How drunk are you? Yeah, those fins are barbed. I'm telling you. Eddie says it went through his dad's foot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure everything's, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is bad news bears right there. So yeah, remove that thing. The fun part about doing FAFO Friday, especially when it comes to fails, we did the boat ramp fails a few weeks ago, and the fun part about the FAFO Friday is that we get to make ourselves feel better for all the stupid things that we have done, and that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it a whole bunch of genius. I have no idea what this is, so let's go ahead and hit it. Oh, look at this. Okay, guys, you seeing what you see there? Okay, are you seeing this? Talk about a fail. This is probably an all-time fail. Yes, that is a sailfish, swordfish, whatever. And the sword is through that guy's leg. It is through that guy's leg. It looks like it missed the bone. It's down through the hammy. And here's what I'm blown away by in this video. Okay, because this is an emergency room where they brought in the entire fish and they brought in the dude. Instead of in the boat, killing the fish and cutting off the saw, and then just say, because you're keeping that fish. The fish probably took them hours to bring it. But here's what you should notice. I'm blown away by this, guys. Here we go. Watch the fish. Watch the fish. What? Wait. The fish is still alive. That guy's got to be like, ow. Can you guys address the tail issue, please? Can you guys address the flopping issue? This guy literally has a fish through his leg. And how did they wheel in both of them? That's actually the better story. This should be like part 4 of the series. And part 1 should be, how in the hell did they pull this off? Well, how it happened. Part 2 is how they wheeled them in. And that thing is flopping around. They're trying to hold it steady. What in the guys? Knife to the dome piece. I mean, really, it's not like they're gonna go throw this thing back in the ocean when it's done. What in the world? And did they have to hold it on its way, or were they just adjacent to a hospital when they're doing this? Holy mackerel. Yeah. Look at the thing. It's just kind of displaying, just kind of flopping around. Yeah. Guys, still alive, guys. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is why. And in that moment, I can't get after them, because in that moment where I said, why didn't they just end the fish and then use a saw, clips, whatever they can to get that thing off of the fish and then just bring the guy in. This is what you don't need any kind of degree to go fishing. So there you go. Is with this. Some of my favorite things are watching people when they catch a fish is do their little fish selfie thing. I've done it because I believe if there's no photographic evidence, you never caught said fish. You can tell me all the fish stories you want, unless you have video or a picture of it. It just didn't happen. But what I learned early on, especially in kayak fishing, is you tether every single thing to you or the boat. Everything is tethered, because sometimes you just get confused, like this guy. Just take a picture. Got it. Yeah, buddy. Got that big old fish. And God bless him for not holding the fish way out to make it look bigger. That's just a tiny fish, tiny catch, but he's proud of it, and he wants to get his picture in there. So go ahead and throw the fish back in, buddy. There you go. Oh crap. Nope. That was my phone. Yeah. But I got that through oh man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right there. Right there. The man's the face, his face says it all, because he knows he did it. Watch. He said, oh, Oh, why do I have a fish and no phone? And now you just don't have a phone. Yep. That happens all the time. But how about when you're in the heat of things, really? And you're deciding to, there's so much wrong with what I'm about to show you, because watch here we go. Yes. Here we go. This guy right here is, now there are a lot of ways to deal with your trolling motor. I have not seen this technique. This technique is A, just don't. And B, okay, something not good is going to happen, because you are fishing one-footed with your other foot controlling a trolling motor, which I don't know whether to applaud this guy or to make fun of him. This is impressive. They actually make foot pedals for trolling motors. I don't know if this guy, maybe his is broken, so he turned his foot into a hand to control his trolling motor. I mean, it's still hands-free fishing. I mean, I have to give that to him. But here we go. But you know something? Here's the deal. Oh yeah, he got that because he's got that angle and he's got his phone in his pocket. That's just a terrible thing to do, right there. That's a terrible thing to have. So he's going to take his phone out, right? Got his phone, right?
I'll be sure.
Yeah, and just toss it on the boat. Toss it in the boat. You see the phone's right there. Phone's right there. Here's the bounce, though.
Oh.
Click, bite. Oh yeah, let's see. Well, we're gonna watch that again. Yeah, I got this, man. All right, get the phone out of there. It's uncomfortable. Just gonna throw it in the boat. Yeah, tick, bite. You got to understand, these are $1,000 mistakes. Cell phones are so wildly expensive right now. Those are huge mistakes. That's not like, I have done this before where I have just tied, because my eyes are going bad, and maybe I just mistied a knot. I've done it a few times, and on a lure or something, and not a cheap lure, and I just huck this thing out there because I cast hard, and I just watch that lure just fly away. Yeah. Lost fish because I mistied stuff, and now I wear glasses when I do it. I'm that guy. I am that guy. I'm that old man. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, Brendan. That's exactly what I'm saying. They make on YouTube. Brendan said they literally make trolling motors you can throttle and steer with your foot. Yes, and that's an art in and of itself. So I think this is impressive that guy pulled that up. I'm not an ice fisherman. I've never ice fished before, but it looks fun, especially on the big setups where you can, have your heater and, it's kind of hanging out. And you got a nice chair and you just wait for a little fish to come along and just bite. I think that's a fantastic idea. It's a wonderful fishing. That's why I love catfishing. You just start a little campfire and just throw your thing in there, have some food. Life's good. This guy and his buddy get all set up in their ice fishing tent, and then his buddy is going to go move the truck. You don't want your truck next to you, right? You don't want your truck next to you on ice fishing. I don't know a lot about frozen lakes, but I know having a multi-1,000-pound piece of equipment on the ice next to you, es no bueno. So he's got to get up and move the truck. That's a cool little setup too. Look at this. Look at the setup he's got going on. Right? Yeah. Look at this, man. He's got several holes. He's got 3 holes dug there. He's got 2 nice chairs. Everything looks great. Still looks colder than anything I would ever want to deal with in my life, ever. But this is why it's FAFO Friday, because my man went to go move the truck. There we go. Yeah. I want to this one. All right. Oh, wait. No. You got to detach. You got to detach first. Detach. Bail out. Tuck and roll. Yeah. There he goes. Detach first. You got to detach the truck. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Happy as a clam, this guy. Yeah. Oh, hi. Hey. Oh. Ducks out. Look at that. Just ducks out. Because that guy is not going to stop. There's no stopping that guy. That's probably the biggest fishing fail I've ever seen. I've seen a lot. And we're going to keep going on it because it's too much fun to get into the FAFO Friday fishing fails. So let's see what we got going on here and see what's happening here. Okay. Now I want to tell you what's happening. This is a that's a good idea, Brendan. I'll find some links and see what we can do. I'll show you the program that I use to do this. So here's where I said we're going to hear a lot of bad words, a lot of bad language. As a matter of fact, let's get this one and we'll just wrap it up with some bad language. How about this? Have you ever thought that you're fishing in the wrong place? You ever just cast, retrieve? You go out there with your buddies. You're like, man, I knew there was fish here. I knew there was going to be fish here. I knew without a doubt 100% there was going to be fish here. Yes. Fish around and find out. My man, Grizz, I knew you'd come up with something like that. Fish around and find out. I love that. That's fantastic. But then you realize the fish just aren't here. Well, how about this? Okay, there's the fish. There's the fish, guys. Fish are all right here. Where are the fish? Hey, where are you guys fishing? Where are you guys fishing? All these guys out here fishing. Where are the fish? They're right here. They're here. But if you turn around, and then there you have it. There's all the anglers out there. Just, guys, you can just turn around and good grief. Yeah. That's why you always think, oh, there's always fish over there. There's always fish over there. No, don't worry about it. No. We're just going to pick on move spots. There's definitely fish over there. Definitely fish over there. They are quite literally over there. I will, this one happens fast. So stay along with me. It's called WAP F. Check this out. This is a teach kids to fish. Ready? Here we go. Yeah, right here.
I'm a whack fuck here.
Yeah, wait.
Whack.
Yep, told you we're gonna hear some language, and that's when your kids smack you with a fishing rod is when it gets bad. But I want this. There's so much to unpack on this one because there's two guys on a boat and they're fishing. These guys look like they got all their stuff dialed in. This is not their first rodeo. This is stuff they got dialed in. They're really, really pro anglers, and the level of pro is about to be exposed here. Their level of pro is wild. So here we go. There's a lot of F words here, so just deal with it. It's okay. We're all grown adults here. It's all right. When you're out in the outdoors, I know several of us, including Slavo and myself, when the kids were little, they can say whatever they want when they're out hunting and fishing. You can say whatever you want. You can drink whatever you want. You can do whatever you want when you're out fishing and hunting with Dad or Uncle Slavo, whatever it is. So let's get to it here. This is a rough one. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. He just cast a lure into that guy's neck, into the back of that guy's neck. Now, I want you to pay attention to how this all goes. Ready?
Oh my God. Is it in you?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. Is it in you? You okay? Grizz, settle down. Here we
Oh
go.
my fucking God.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that thing, sir. Hang it. Look.
Oh my God, dude.
Watch him. Now he's going to check. Now the friend's going to check. Watch the friend's reaction.
It ain't that. Oh, it's bad.
oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Mm-hmm.
That fucker hurt more than anything.
I'm fucking so fucking sorry, bro.
Dude, now look, so this guy's just feeling around. He's like, oh God, that's in there deep. All right. And here's friend's gonna come along, right? Here we go. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, he feels bad. So, but watch the guy with the lure in his neck. He does
Am I
not
bleeding bad?
stop.
No.
You didn't get my main artery, did you?
Man,
No.
It's
look at this
bad,
guy
though.
still
I know, I
fishing.
can feel
Look,
it.
he still has a solid cast and retrieve going on there.
Am I bleeding?
No.
Am I bleeding? Look, he's still
Feels like there's
retrieving.
like 6 hooks in there.
There's two.
Yeah,
The
There's
one's
two in
not
there.
that bad, but the other one's fucking deep, AJ.
it's deep, bro. But he said just catch. He's like,
Let
dude,
me
don't even worry.
fucking,
Yeah, I got to get some
Shut
stuff
up.
here. Yeah, and he's seriously just
Oh,
look. He's still
God.
retrieving his lure. Look at
Felt
this
like
guy. He's
you
still
hit me
fishing.
with a fucking hammer,
That
though.
is, it hit me like a hammer. You darn right it did. Holy cow! Look at that. Ah, man, that's bad. But the best part about that entire thing, aside of using F as a comma, is that the guy did not stop. And no, you couldn't lie, but Brendan, you got to tell the dude. You got to tell the guy, dude, it's deep, bro. That's deep. We got to do something. Like we probably got to stop fishing. That guy's like, nope. As long as it's not bleeding, as long as he said my main artery. Okay, I think you're talking about your jugular. I don't think it's in there, but he's just kind of just still going. Still got 2 big needles in him. He's like, I don't care. I'm here to fish. Yeah. So apparently, I guess there was a part 3 or 4 to the story, and Becky sent that to me. And but the Florida story, they got the thing taken out. They taped it up, and they next is a 12-pack of beer, and they're back out on their way to fish. That's it right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Just go get it out. Let's go get this handled so we can get back out on the boat and we can get out here and have some beer and do our thing. Yeah. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out this week. It's been a blast. We're going to get to the bottom of this Twitter debacle. It is really, really a thorn in my side right now. I have no idea why we're not on Twitter, but we are going to take care of it. We are going to handle it. And I appreciate you guys being here. Monday, we're going to do this at 11 a.m. right here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a great weekend, everybody.